Hey everyone, just wanted to make a quick video. I kind of wanted to reach out and talk to mainly my family, my friends, and the people who have already sent their support my way, and also to get a little bit of information out to people who haven't spoken with me directly because quite frankly all I've done for the last month is talk on the phone and send texts and talk on Facebook, and it's a little overwhelming, and I've felt kind of bad because I know I haven't really reached out to anybody at this point yet, and it's not because I don't care. It's really because I just haven't had time. We're trying to figure out a lot of things between appointments and doctor visits and everything else. So again, to the people who I've already spoken with, they know what the deal is. But for the ones that don't, I wanted to give a little bit of information, as far as that goes. So for anybody who doesn't know, my name's John. I'm 35. I live in the Tampa Bay area of Florida, and I have recently been diagnosed with rectal cancer. Not something that I think you really want to deal with, at this age, which is kind of difficult. And, I'll be honest, it's been a very emotionally taxing few months. Um, that being said, I guess I should go back. So, back in December, I was having some issues, nothing major, that led me to a doctor's visit with a primary care physician to check those things out. At that time, again, didn't really feel like I had any problems with anything, but I wanted to be checked out, make sure it wasn't anything. That visit was just, simple blood work, physical exam, no big deal. They didn't find anything at that visit, and I had requested that we do a colonoscopy because they couldn't really tell me what's going on inside your body without seeing. So, and that visit, I believe, was sometime in February of this year, 2018. That led to another visit in April with a gastro doctor to do the colonoscopy. At that time, that's when they found out that I had a tumor. And from there, it just led to pathology, another set of doctors, and then I made the decision to not go with that group of doctors, and I went to Moffitt in Tampa, and they've been overseeing my case so far. So right now, my initial diagnosis was a stage 3 B, and then that shortly got changed to a stage 3C. I got involved with a clinical research team. We were going to do a phase trial of a new drug, and that team sent me for some more scans. Those scans included more MRI work on my abdominal region, predominantly the liver. And unfortunately, that test came back positive, that I do have the same cancer in my liver. Um, Again, kind of shocked. Still trying to take it all in at this time, trying not to do what everybody else does and hop on Google and play Google Doctor, and I know that's really hard to do, but the one thing that I want a lot of people to remember is that those statistics aren't you, and those statistics aren't me. You are one person. You have the ability to change a lot of things as far as your treatment, your attitude, all of that, and that's what I'm trying to do. I think I've been fairly successful at this point, but that doesn't mean that I don't have bad days. Um, there's times when I think about those things. I am a father. I have 2 children. Um, they mean pretty much everything to me. There's really nothing on this planet that means more to me than my 2 daughters. And that's a scary notion, that I have something inside of me that is attempting to take that away. It's made me extremely angry at a lot of things, and I've had to come to terms with the reasons for that anger. I don't think it's healthy to sit and brood on things that you cannot change, and whether or not things were related to work or diet or any of that doesn't matter at this point, because it doesn't change the fact that it's already there. What I can change is how do we go about fixing this. And again, unfortunately, with finding distant metastasis, which is what is in my liver, I've been upgraded again to a stage 4. Don't really have a whole lot else to say on the diagnosis, because right now we're just kind of in the pre-phase. I am starting chemotherapy treatments next week, and that will last for approximately 2 months. After that, I will have more MRI or CT scan work done to see what effect the chemotherapy has had on the lesion in my liver. If that goes well, then hopefully we can proceed to surgery, and that surgery will entail removing the part of my rectum where the cancer is, and also going into my liver at that same time and removing that as well. So there's a lot of things up in the air right now. I don't know too much. Again, I just kind of wanted to touch base for a minute and get some content out so that, you know, the people that I don't speak with every day can understand this and hear it from my mouth. The other thing is that I've had so many people reaching out to me that it's been pretty insane. You know, not that I didn't know I didn't have friends that cared about me, because I know that that was true. But when you're in a time of need and you're not asking for help, that's nice to know that people do reach out and want to help. Most people that know me very intimately will tell you that I have an extremely hard time asking for any kind of help. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm a just get it done guy, always have been. And so even making this video right now has been extremely difficult for me to sit and think about. The key for me throughout all of this is wanting to stay busy. I do not want to lay around at home feeling sorry for myself, and I don't want anyone to feel sorry for me when it comes to that. I have a treatment, we have a plan, that's what we're going to do, but it doesn't mean that I cannot stop living my life and doing the things that I want to do. Obviously, I am very involved with my family, with my wife and my children. They are first priority for me. I also am involved in the costuming and prop building community, even though I have taken a break from that because of all of these things that have happened. I also am an avid car lover. I love working on my car. I love driving a car. Those are kind of the big hobbies in my life, but I want to continue doing those things. I do not have insurance at the moment, and I'm currently unemployed as well, and those two things generally don't match for a very good time financially. And that's again why I'm reaching out, and I'm very thankful for the people who have already tried to push the message and share my campaign. And that's really what I wanted to talk to you guys about, was just get it out there. You know, if you can share it, awesome. If you can donate, that's awesome too. It doesn't matter how much, just every penny at this point counts. That means that I could spend more time focusing on me trying to get better and taking care of my family at the same time. If anybody needs to reach out or wants to reach out, they could do that. You can find me on my Facebook page. Just send me a message. Those in the know are in the know, and you can call me, text me, whatever you want. If I can fill you in on a few more details, that's fine. I want to give a shout out to one of my best friends, and that's Ryan Bassett and his entire family. all of them have been amazing throughout this whole ordeal, and I don't know what I would do without them. I also want to thank my good friend Michelle for reaching out to me and helping me create the campaign and kind of get me off my feet with that, because I probably wouldn't have done it. And the people who she contacted also to share those things and get my story out there. You guys are awesome. I do have some plans as far as maybe doing some things with donation levels and things like that. I can provide a skill even while going through treatment. I think that is a very good thing for me because it will keep me more focused on what I really like doing, and that's building things. So there are some things like that that are going to come down the pipe. I don't know exactly when. We're still kind of hashing those details out, but they are coming along. And anybody who's already donated to this point, you will be involved in those as well. So don't feel like you've been left out, because we're going to do some stuff. And that's my way of kind of giving back and saying thank you for helping me when I really need it. So with that, I will say thanks a lot, and I'll keep you guys updated. You'll see me soon enough. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.